Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 234. I'm Joe.
I'm Kira.
Kira, how the heck are you? Oh, I think I gave myself whiplash from that one.
That's pretty good. How are
Well, my
you?
brain rocking around in my head.
That's how I feel all the time.
Yeah, well, small brain. It's my forehead so big.
Pretty
A
empty.
massive brain. What'd you say?
It's pretty empty in there.
Oh, I thought you said peridian. I was like, I don't even know what
What is
that
that?
means.
How the heck are you?
I'm good. I uh obviously, as you guys can all tell, we're back together in the same room again, back from my trip to Buffalo. Overall good trip, very uneventful, which is nice.
You've been to a wedding though.
Did go to a wedding.
How was the
Got
wedding?
it was fun. It was nice. They did food trucks, which was a genius idea.
That's
Totally executed by the food trucks. I do not
okay.
blame oh God, no.
Okay.
I do not blame the bride and groom at all. Because the food truck should have been there, specifically one food truck, the hot dog food truck, which also
The one that you probably eat from, the glizzy.
I don't like hot dogs.
What?
No, I hate hot dogs. Yeah.
God. I find a new food every time we talk.
Yeah.
You don't.
So like they got there, I would assume late because like, or maybe they got there at the time they were told to get there, but they didn't think they had to have any food ready to go. There's 134 people at this wedding.
Yeah.
And almost every single person wanted something from
The
Ted's.
hot dog.
Yeah, they had hot dogs, hamburgers, grilled chicken, and French fries.
I would want something from there too.
Yeah, so like everybody got something. The only reason I didn't get something from there was because the line was so long. So it was, I mean, it was crazy. I just think like they should have probably had some food pre-prepared, pre-prepared,
Pre-prepared.
pre-prepped. Because there were some people that waited like an hour for a fucking hot dog. You couldn't pay me to wait an hour for a hot dog. So, but other than that, it was really good. They had an ice cream bar.
That's good.
The cocktail hour had like a massive, like they took like the center table where all like the other food truck was pizza, so they just brought like whole pies into the center table.
A what?
Pizza.
Why do you say a pie?
Oh, they're pizza pies. So they
it's
just brought
pizza.
whole pies.
No, it's just pizza.
Technically, but that's not important. It's anyways, the whole center table before they brought out the pizza was a charcuterie board, just a massive fucking
A charcuterie board.
yeah, big old coochie board. And of course, just tons of cheese because Allie and Gordon love their cheese. They're big cheese people.
And you are not
hate
a
cheese.
big cheese person.
But there was tons of fruit, a lot of pepperoni, shit ton of
I
Ritz
love
crackers. I could
pepperoni.
fuck up pepperoni Ritz crackers like no
No
other.
cheese?
No cheese. Ugh.
That's like what brings it all together.
Nope.
Cheese, pepperoni, Ritz crackers.
Cheese, pepperoni, pepperoni. Or Ritz cracker, pepperoni, pepperoni.
What?
Yeah. Double pepperoni, one Ritz cracker, and then a bushel of grapes.
Oh, grapes
I
are.
fucking love grapes.
But grapes and cheese are really good.
No,
Yes.
they are not good.
Have you ever okay, this is a really weird snack that I have sometimes. I will eat green grapes with goat cheese.
I feel like it's a very not weird thing.
It's not.
That's
Just
like
like
probably
straight
one of
up.
the most common combinations of cheese and grapes. Because isn't goat cheese on the sweeter side of cheeses?
Truly don't know.
I don't know either.
I feel like it's just like normally regular cheese.
No, I
don't
feel
know.
like goat cheese is becoming very trendy lately. That's what it is. Goat cheese is very popular nowadays.
I love me some goat cheese.
Okay. All right. But anyways, so I had a lot of fruit, and a lot to drink. Open bar, shout out. Shout out all my fellow alcoholics. But they did like the his and hers drinks.
Mhm.
And so her drink was a spicy margarita because she's basic.
Yeah. No, not basic.
She is,
That's
yeah.
period.
And his drink was a whiskey sour. So he is also fairly basic.
Yeah.
So me and all my guy friends were drinking whiskey sours all night long. The bar had a ton of other shit, but when we saw whiskey sour on the menu, we were like, sold, done.
Period. That's
So we were
fun.
having whiskey sours all night, and I don't even know how much I had to drink. I just remember like I woke up the next morning and I was like, oh shit, I had a lot to drink.
Like, oh fuck.
Because like I remember I remember everything. I remember the whole night.
So you weren't that fucked up.
But I was because like I don't remember like I got into my room,
Mhm.
I took my suit off, and then I woke up. And I was like, when did I get from my desk to where I took my suit off to where I'm laying in my bed? I don't think I plugged my phone in. My phone was like underneath me, just like probably drenched in sweat.
Ugh.
Um, and then I woke up at like 8 a.m. So I didn't get a whole lot of sleep either. I got home probably around 11:30, midnight, something like that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something way later, and I was like,
Maybe it was
yeah.
12:30. It wasn't the wedding ended at 10. It was like the reception ended at 10. And then there was an after party. And I think we only stayed at stayed at the after party until like 11:30, maybe. And it was probably a 30-minute drive from my house, if that. So probably got home around midnight, 12:30 at the latest. But again, I was just slamming. I only had two Coronas at the after party. Um, but I had to have at least 10 whiskey sours at the wedding or at the reception.
Love that.
At least.
At least.
Slamming them. I mean, they were only this big, so really,
Yeah.
really, how many did I have? 10. I had 10.
Love that.
Give or take,
Give or
5.
take. Did you do anything else while you were home?
No, I helped my dad on the farm. My dad grows hops. You use them for making beer.
Oh, no.
So he grows them on the farm, and so he needed help because the way hops grow is up, like most plants.
It's like most plants, they go
But they grow
up.
up a vine, like you have to like they
Oh.
wrap. So you have to give them something to wrap up. And so I gave them a box and some wrapping paper, and it was very nice. Um,
You just, yeah.
I was making a joke that they have to wrap up something. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I
Give me a
follow.
gift. Really, did you?
follow
Because
it.
I don't think you were there with me.
No, I was there. I think I was there
Anyways,
before you made the
so
joke.
we had to string up like twine,
Okay.
and my dad has like old telephone poles in the ground on the farm that are like 20 feet high. And so the cable that I'm stringing these twine up to is 20 feet in the air. So he's got this massive my dad's got this big rod that you have to use to
You're done.
tie a knot,
Done.
tie a knot up there. And so I was just going along the farm, just
Up
tying
his
these-
rod.
yeah. He was working, so I was just doing this while he was driving a bus around.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
My dad's retired, but he drives a school bus now.
That's fun.
Yeah. And then he paid me for it. So did some hard labor, got paid way too much money.
You did?
Yeah. My dad gave me way more money than I deserved for that. But it was also like a birthday present. He says it's not a birthday present and he's going to get me something else and that I earned that money. And I was like, thanks, Dad. He will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Probably something for my garden. We were talking about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're so cute.
Yeah. Just two garden boys.
Two garden boys.
Yeah.
So did you, I don't know how to pronounce the other name for it. While you were up there, you saw the Northern Lights?
Aurora Borealis.
Yep,
You
that.
can't pronounce that?
I can't pronounce it.
Yeah. Did I not talk about that in the last episode?
No. Now I'm second guessing it.
I don't remember if I did. Either way, if I did, I'll talk about it again. Yeah, the first night I was up there, I saw the Northern Lights, that's like something on my bucket list, was
Yeah.
to like go travel to see them. And now I don't think I have to. It was just like, so a few months ago they were visible in Buffalo, and I was down here obviously, and I saw pictures on Facebook. And I was like, oh, damn, it's so awesome. Like I could have, if I'd known, I would have gone home and tried to see them. And then this time I was home. I had no idea it was even happening. So for context, I was at the bar with my brother and my friend Tyler. And and then my friend Samantha was also there. Samantha has been on the podcast before. She will not be watching this. So,
I'm not listening.
But she joined us at the bar. And then her and I were going to go out to another bar afterwards. And so I had to go pick up the truck, my dad's truck that I was driving around. But that was back at Tyler's house. So Tyler drove me and Dave back to his house. We picked up our trucks because we were helping him move to his new place. I went back to the bar. And as we're driving to pick up the trucks, we drive by a fire hall and there's a bunch of firefighters standing outside just staring up with their phones. I'm like, what the fuck are these guys looking at? And we're like
Literally
making fun of these
the
idiots.
Northern
Had no
Lights.
idea. Drive all the way back to the bar. All the way back, I mean 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I drive back to the bar and they're still standing outside.
Did
I
you
said,
ask them?
no, God, no. I'm not gonna
You
pull
shouldn't have
over
pulled
and be like,
over.
hey, what the
I would
fuck are you
have.
guys
I
doing?
would have. I've been like, what are you guys looking
Yeah,
at?
that's super weird.
No, it's not.
So I get back to the bar, say nothing about these guys standing outside, staring up at the sky. I just assume nothing. And so I'm like driving, like trying to see, can't see anything, pitch black. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So Samantha and I leave the bar. We're like trying to figure out where we're gonna go. And then my mom texts me a picture of the Northern Lights and says, your Uncle Frank just took this picture. And I was like, just took this picture?
Just
I was
now.
like, the fuck? No. So I showed this to Samantha and I was like, look at this shit. She goes, and we both look up and you can't see anything. I'm like, that's crazy. I didn't know they were going to be visible. She was like, yeah, I heard they were going to be visible between like 10 and 2 or something like
Yeah.
that, but blah, 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 blah. She was saying like, she doesn't think we're going to be able to see them because X, Y, and Z. I think she was under the impression it was going to be too cloudy. Not a cloud in sight, clear
Yeah.
skies. I was like, damn, like this is wild. And my mom sent me a picture that like seconds before she took. And she was like, I literally just snapped this picture. You have to go somewhere you can see them. Again, nothing. And I was like, we got to go somewhere where there's no lights. So we drive, we end up going, fuck the bar.
Fuck the
We
bar.
drive,
Period.
we drive all the way down to the lake, which is not that far from where we were. Drive all the way down to the lake. And then there was like a path you could walk out. There was like what are those called?
A dock?
No, it wasn't a dock. It was like land.
I-
Whatever those are called. I can't think of the word. It'll come to me later. There was like a long path. It's a 5-minute walk, and you just like it just like puts you further out from the city, away from all the lights.
A trail?
Yeah, but that piece of land is called something when it sticks out into a body of water. I just can't think of what it is. There's a trail on that, and so we walk out, and 5-minute walk, and there's no lights. And it was just incredible. You could barely see anything with the naked eye. You could like see a little bit of the purple, but the second you lifted your phone up, did I show you any pictures?
Mm-mm.
It was insane.
See, I wanted to see them, but I didn't think that you could see them from Orlando.
Yeah. And then I found out the next day they were all the way down in Tampa.
Yeah, they were all the way down in like lower than Tampa too.
Holy shit.
Which was freaking insane. I should have gone and like
So that's,
tried to find it. That's sick. That's so sick.
yeah. And so like your phone automatically turns on night mode.
Yeah.
And so like it just makes it a lot brighter. Like it was not this bright out at all.
Yeah. Alexa's got pictures of it too, because she saw them. So like I had a little bit of a heads up because she is like texting me and calling me. She's like, I'm looking at the freaking Northern Lights right now. And I was like, what are you talking about, dude? And yeah, so she
I like
sends me,
almost cried.
like these pictures. They're like running outside.
Yeah, well,
I
that's a good
edited
one.
that one.
That's a good one.
Thank you. This is the one. But yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And they were visible all weekend. I wasn't able to see them all weekend because every other night was cloudy.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were visible all weekend long. My one friend Jake at the wedding, he was like, Joe, I'm so pissed at you. And I was like, the fuck? We just got here. What do you mean? What did I do?
What happened?
And he was like, you were home for one day, you see the Northern Lights.
Yeah.
He goes, you've been gone 6 years, you come home one day, you see the Northern Lights. He goes, I didn't see anything. I go, you went out that night, didn't you? He was like, yeah, I went out that night after I texted you. And he was like, and I saw absolutely nothing the entire night. I was like, damn. And by the time we were leaving the lake, you couldn't see them anymore. They had faded. And there were clouds rolling in from the north. So it was just going to be impossible to see them. But it was wild. It was like the coolest experience of my life.
That's sick.
Yeah. And it was just on a whim. I had no idea it was happening. So
Yeah. I
gotta love the sun.
the sun.
That's what causes. You have no
actually
idea how.
don't know how they work. No.
Okay, little bit of a science with Joe lesson.
Yeah.
Northern
Joe.
Lights are when the sun, usually what's it called? I want to say sunburst. That's not the word I'm thinking of.
Isn't it?
I know you've got it. Give it to me. Hit me.
It's like a solar something.
Solar flare.
Thank you.
Thank you. So a solar flare is when a part of the sun, the outer layer of the sun, explodes.
Yeah.
Big fire.
Big fire.
And it sends it in the direction of often Earth.
Yeah.
And so when that happens, our magnetic field and our ozone deflects all of that energy around the Earth. Otherwise, it would fucking kill us all.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah. And so the solar flare reacting with our magnetic field creates
The Northern
the Northern
Lights.
Lights or the Southern Lights. It happens at both poles. And it can be seen pretty regularly if you're near the poles. But because the sun currently is at its solar maximum, which means it's the most active, and I believe at its closest point to Earth right now. I don't know 100% that that part's true, but it's definitely at its most active, which happens every 11 years.
Oh, cool.
Which is why the solar eclipse earlier this year was so awesome because, yeah, I did. But you could see, like a lot of the outer layer of the sun is called the corona. And you could see all of like the activity happening on the corona, like different solar flares, different things happening while the sun was blocking it. And you could see it so well because the sun was at its solar maximum. And that same solar maximum is the reason we saw Northern Lights as far as fucking Florida.
Yeah, that's freaking crazy.
Yeah, it's wild. So, and those solar flares can also cause issues with like GPS, your
Yeah,
cell phone
did you
having
say
issues.
there was like some sort of storm thing, and that's why
Yeah,
we could
it's
see them so far?
a space storm essentially.
Yep, that.
Yep.
Yep.
The sun's just shooting off a lot of shit in our direction. And so they're actually saying, I think again, this coming weekend, it's supposed to like peak again. And you could
So we
potentially,
should just die. Basically, is what
yeah,
I'm
the sun's
hearing.
trying its best to
It's
kill
trying
us,
to kill us.
but the Earth's
Cool.
magnetic field is doing a pretty damn good job.
Slay Earth.
Yep. So
Doing great.
yeah, it's fucking cool.
Yeah, that is sick.
I love space. And also now I'm kind of disappointed that I don't have more purples and greens on my arm at all.
Just add them.
I'm gonna have to. I think that's what's gonna go down here now. Right by Earth, maybe.
Yeah. The lights.
The lights.
The lights.
Yeah, Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try that.
And the Southern Lights are called something else. They're not called Aurora Borealis.
I'm not gonna try even to say that.
It's pretty easy. Aurora
Aurora
Borealis.
Borealis.
There you go.
I can't say it fast.
That's fine. Southern Lights name. Aurora Australis.
I can say that. Aurora Australis.
Yep.
Slay.
Science.
Science rules.
Um,
Bill Nye, the science guy.
Bill. But yeah, otherwise the trip home was very good. There was one thing I wanted to talk about at the airport while I was waiting for you to come pick me up. So like first of all, I was at the airport for like good few hours
A
waiting for you.
million years.
Yeah, my flight landed
I
at
was
11. No,
working.
that's fine. My flight landed at 11:30 in the morning. Nobody was able to come and get me. So Kira said she can come get me after she's off work at 2. And I was like, that's fucking fine. I'm very rarely am I a pay for convenience kind of guy. So I was not going to buy an Uber for 50 fucking dollars just to get home
Yeah.
sooner.
The
'Cause
Ubers are so expensive.
ultimately, I'm going to get home and I'm going to fucking sit here and do nothing anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like, what the fuck? So I'll just wait. So I waited in the airport and I did like a lap, right? I'm just going to waste some time. So I was just walking around the airport and
You did a lap?
yeah,
Okay.
I like looked at all the shops, went into a couple of them, walked around the food court, and then went back down the other side of shops.
With all your luggage?
I have one bag and my backpack.
I think I'm just too lazy for that. I
But
just
it's not
sit
like
there and I'm
four
just
wheels,
chilling.
so it's like it just
Oh,
rolls.
it's still you have it unpacked?
It rolls. I've only been back for 2 days. You think I've unpacked? It just rolls really nicely, you know? So yeah.
If you're not watching the video, he's demonstrating the back and forth.
The smoothness of my what got stuck, the smoothness of my luggage. But anyway, so yeah, I'm walking around, you know. And I'm like, all right, I'll probably get some food. The airs has a the airport has a Moe's.
Welcome to Moe's.
Welcome to Moe's. And I fucking love Moe's. The only Moe's close to me is at Universal. The second closest is the fucking airport.
There's one that's
Nope.
It's not close
Nope,
to you.
it's not.
It's like 45 minutes.
That's actually further away than the airport.
Yeah, valid. Okay, continue.
So yeah, there's not a Moe's close to me, and I fuck with Moe's hard. So
You fuck Mo.
yeah.
Cool.
And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna like go grab a seat, maybe take a little nap ski,
Mhm.
maybe read my book a little bit, grab some food, and then um just sit and wait longer for you.
Yeah.
So that was the plan. So I sat down, um, grabbed like a nice like cool but also warm spot because like on the other side where I was originally walking and I was about to sit down, that was like right next to the food court. It was very cold there, and I was like, I'm not going to sit here and be fucking cold. So I went to the other side, and I had a nice skylight over me. I saw that it was pouring rain. Sitting there waiting, and I'm just like scrolling through TikTok, just scrolling. And I've like claimed a decent space, right?
Okay.
Claimed a big space right next to a plug so I can plug my phone in. I'm
Yeah.
getting to a point here. First point is the time got away from me. I never got Moe's. I never moved from that seat, and I read my book for all of maybe 10 minutes.
Okay.
I spent most of those 3 hours
On TikTok.
on TikTok.
We have a problem.
Yeah.
We have a problem.
The second point I'm trying to make is, again, I've claimed this large space for myself. I've put my bags, my 2 bags, I've spread them out so that way nobody comes near me. I don't want anybody sitting next to me. And these fucking people, and there's plugs everywhere in this area that I'm sitting in. You've been to the airport, you know what it looks like. There's plugs everywhere. This guy, he like sets his bags down a ways away from me, and then comes over, gets in between my suitcase and the plug, and just like, so like imagine you're my suitcase and this is the plug. He just like comes up and just like plugs the shit in. I'm like, and he's standing like right next to me. And I'm like, can I help you, sir? Like, get the fuck away. And then another person comes over, and then he leaves his phone, plugs his phone in, leaves it, walks away.
Okay.
And I'm like, how do you know I'm not going to just get up, take it, and run?
You could. You should have.
What was I going to do with this fucking phone? Sell it.
Yeah.
But so anyways, so then another person a little bit later comes up and plugs her phone in. And I'm like, you bitches are lucky I don't want to plug my phone in right now. I didn't end up plugging my phone in at all. So ultimately it's like they needed the outlet more than I did. But what if I did?
What if?
And so I was just like, the confidence of these people. If I saw somebody sitting next to an outlet.
No, I can't. I will not.
No, never. Never in a million years would I go up and be like, I'm just gonna plug this in. That's their
I would
outlet.
ask.
I would. Oh God, that's even worse than just going up and doing it.
No, I wouldn't like go. I could not go up and do it. I'd be like, oh, and I wouldn't be able to do it. Period. But if I did, if I was desperate,
If you're like, I need to.
If I was like at 1%,
you got to be like, are you using that?
I'm like, hey, can I use that, please?
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
Yeah, I guess that's fine. But I could never go up and just like if somebody's sitting there again, my bag is basically blocking the outlet.
Yeah.
And he just came up and just got up in there.
Could not be me.
I'm like, sir, for all you know, there's a bomb in this bag, and you're the first to go. Moron.
People are so brave.
Do you ever leave your bag alone at an airport?
Fuck no.
I know there's announcements that always say no.
Hell no.
But there have been times where I'm like, I really have to pee.
You bring it with
you. Bringing my whole bag in with me.
Are you kidding? You bring the whole thing in with you.
I do.
I've brought this like massive bag in before with me. And
no, I'm saying I just like, I'm just wondering if you do.
Yeah, you have to bring it with you.
You probably don't have to. If you're gone for like if I'm going to throw something out, I'll leave my bag there.
If you're going for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe you can like leave it.
If I've like, there has been a time, so like my gate was like right across from one of like the little shops.
No,
and
no,
so
you didn't. No, you didn't.
My bag was right there. The ship. It wasn't like a go in shop. It was like it's open. They just like got shit on the walls. And so I just went up. I could see my bag the whole time. Grabbed a pack of gum, purchased it, went back to my bag. And I was like, okay, that's not so bad.
That stresses me out that you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was in line for TSA.
My flight made it. Nobody blew it up. So
I was in line for TSA one time, and somebody like had their bag on the floor, and it was just like in front of them, and they were just kicking their bag along because it was like a duffel bag, basically. And this lady that was like helping TSA move along, she was like in security and everything. She starts screaming because we're all just standing there, and she's like, whose bag is this on the floor? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, it's our bag. And she was like, you need to pick it up. How do we know it's not a bomb? Blah, blah, blah. I was
She
like,
said bomb?
yes.
Yo.
Yeah, in the airport. And like, I
I
think
jokingly say,
that's why I was like, no, like I was just like not focused on it. And I like kind of hear the conversation. She was like, oh, you need to
and
pick
you're
it
like, a
up.
bomb.
And then she goes, there could be a bomb in that. And I went, what? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
She's just
There's
yelling
words that'll
at.
get your attention in an airport real quick.
Yeah,
Bomb is one of
bomb
them.
is one of them. I was like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
I'd love to joke around and say bomb or like
No.
take it down.
Oh,
Anything that's like sounds a little fishy in the airport, love it.
no.
There was a dog one time. I was in the Buffalo airport. There was a dog, like a service animal, and he had like a little vest on, and his
Like a
name was
vest?
on it. His name was Jack. I took a picture of him. I said, "Hi, Jack."
Hey, Jack. Hey, buddy. How's it going?
I was like, "That's bold of you to name your dog Jack and bring him to an airport." So
Should have been like, hey, Jack. How are you today?
not "Hey, Jack." Hi, Jack.
Oh, sorry.
Can't say "Hey, Jack."
Oh, I get it now.
Oh my god. Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
I'm a little slow.
Yeah. You were there with the other joke of me of plants wrapping something up, but
Yeah, I'm
not here
telling
for
you.
not here for hijacking an airplane. Yeah, no,
Oh,
I love making bomb jokes in an
funny.
airport. There's no
That's
better
bad.
place.
That's really bad.
It's like going to Washington D.C. and making assassination jokes. They're equally as good.
Oh my God.
I'm on a watch list already. I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Love that.
Yeah, there was one other thing I was going to talk about an airport, and I've totally lost it now.
Well, I have something to bring up.
Yeah.
So, have you seen the stuff about Bumble?
I've not.
Nothing.
I've seen nothing.
There's like, so Bumble put out ads. I don't know where, but they're like on a billboard somewhere. And it's about like,
Bumble has billboards?
yeah, I guess so. Um, but it was like advertising to not be celibate. And it was like,
Celibate is when you don't have sex.
yeah. And so like
Bitches.
some of the billboards said, you know full well a vow of celibacy is not the answer.
Go hell yeah, Bumble. Go off. I mean, these have got to be in a place where people are actively celibate.
I
Like
don't know if this one is a
Utah.
real one or if this one's been like photoshopped because this one's out there. But this one says, thou shalt not give up on dating and become a nun.
No shot they actually made that.
That's like these and stuff like that. And so it kind of blew up and everybody was like,
Yeah.
are you fucking kidding me, Bumble?
So people are going off on Bumble.
Yes, so people are going off
I
on Bumble.
fucking love it.
But
Fuck
Bumble
the celibate.
issued a like
Literally.
apology.
Oh, pussies. You never back down. I'll tell you right now. One thing I will never do if we say some shit, and by we I mean I say some shit that's gonna get
I
us
was like,
canceled.
I'm backing down.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'm so sorry.
If we ever say shit on this podcast that would cancel me, I'm not apologizing for it. These are all jokes.
But yeah, it issued like this whole
Holy
apology.
shit.
Basically,
That's 5
to
paragraphs.
summarize it, it said we made a mistake.
No, you
It was an attempt at humor.
I stand by Bumble.
It was an attempt at humor.
Have sex.
They're saying that they respect that celibacy is a choice. And there's lots of
It is a choice. They're choosing not to.
They said we're also aware that it for many celibacy may be brought on by harm or trauma.
Oh,
Blah 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 blah. Yeah. See there.
listen, nobody, when making a joke, nobody's actively targeting the people who do something because of trauma.
Yeah.
So like,
So that's why they're issuing an apology about it because people are saying like it's the light.
I know I hate it though.
Anyways,
It's like not there on the chair.
anyways. Wait, what?
See?
Anyways, so then the next slide says, for years, Bumble has passionately stood up for women and marginalized communities. And
Bumble's
blah,
the
blah,
app where
blah.
the women has to message
the
first, right?
girls have to message first on
Okay.
Bumble. It says we didn't live up to these values with this campaign, so we apologize for the harm it caused. So then they said, so here's what we're doing. They're removing the ads from our global marketing campaign. Bumble will be making a donation to the National Domestic Violence Hotline, among other organizations, as part of our ongoing efforts to support the work being done around the world to support women, marginalized communities, and those impacted by abuse. and they're offering these partners the billboard space to display an ad of their choice for the duration of our reserved billboard time. And they were like, please keep speaking up and telling us how we can be better. We care about you and we will always be here for you. With love and sincere appreciation, Bumble.
Lame. I think the billboards are fucking genius.
Okay.
Listen, if you truly are you are what is it, practicing celibacy? Is that how, like, is that proper terminology?
Yeah.
If you're celibate, right, and you've made that choice to do so, a billboard isn't gonna sway you the other way. I'll tell you that right now. You're not gonna look at that billboard and be like, Bumble's right. I gotta get laid right now. But like, get over it, honestly. Like,
I shouldn't have brought this one up.
it's good for them for donating to domestic violence fucking bullshit, but like, I don't think domestic violence had anything to do with their ad, first of all.
I think that some people were saying that like
They're celibate because of
trauma and stuff.
Yeah, but like,
and like to call them out on it and like say that
they're
that's
not, they weren't, Bumble wasn't
and to
calling
say that
anybody
that's
out.
what dating apps are for, basically. I
That's
guess.
what Bumble's for. Bumble is for getting puss.
No, other way around, buddy.
Bumble's for
Girls
getting
have to
dick.
message first. Yeah, that one. Girls have to message first.
Sure, then yeah, that's just what it is. It's just it's a sex app. It's not a dating app.
It could be a dating app.
Sure, so could Tinder.
Correct.
They all could have been dating apps.
They all kind of are in a way. Some people like meet like their husbands or wives on
Yeah, and
Tinder.
they probably have the best sex ever.
You know, Jason Kelsey met his wife on one of the dating apps. I don't
Probably
remember.
eHarmony. Man's old.
It was like Tinder, I think. I'm pretty sure they met on Tinder.
We'll have to look that up later. Don't look it up now. We're in the middle of the podcast.
I'm just saying.
That's why I specifically said we'll have to look that up later. Well, good for them, but also, again, I'm sure that their sex is amazing.
Oh.
And that's why they both stuck around. They met up, they hooked up, they were like, this is pretty damn good.
Actually, this conversation.
Listen, people.
They already canceled Bumble for it, and you're agreeing with them, and now you're gonna get canceled.
People start dating. And then they stick around for reasons. One of those reasons being the sex is good.
Unless you're celibate.
Yeah, but like, you don't start dating if you're only celibate to a certain point, right? Then you're like, okay, well, celibacy's over. A lot of people are like, I'm not gonna have sex until marriage. They are celibate until they're not.
Correct.
Bumble's simply pushing that until part along. Find the person you're gonna marry and then fuck their brains out. I don't think Bumble did anything wrong here. The nun one might be a little bit questionable. If that one's real, that's a little bit questionable.
Yeah.
Calling out the nuns like that. Although, hey, maybe nuns need some action every now and again.
That's the whole point of being a nun.
I know, and they probably need some action every now and again. You see priests diddling little boys, clearly they chose wrong.
I think we should move on from this topic.
You brought it up, I'm just saying. In my opinion, calling out nuns is not okay. Saying that you don't think people should be celibate, it's fine. That's your opinion.
Okay.
Because I'm willing to bet people practicing celibacy are not using Bumble anyways.
Yeah, that's valid. They could be though.
I feel like they're probably using like some of those Christian dating apps. Shout out all my Christians.
Oh, what is it called? Something. It's called something.
Christian Farmer.
No.
Find Love.
Christian
That's
something.
got to be a porno or something. With Christian dating app. Christian McCaffrey.
No way.
Dating app. Christian Mingle.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah. People who are practicing celibacy.
Scroll down. There's something else, I feel like. Christian Mingle. Holy. Get it? Holy.
Yeah, thanks.
Funny.
Yeah, so people practicing celibacy are probably using christianmingle.com. And they're all like, It's a Bible, like their bio is like a Bible verse. Um, probably John 3:16. And
Do you know what it is?
no.
I don't either.
I just know that it's one of the most popular Bible verses.
Valid, valid, valid.
And then
There's a wasp outside your
yeah, I
window.
see that. It's a Bible verse, and then it says celibate right underneath it. John 3:16, celibate.
Waiting
And
for
her name
marriage.
is like uh Bracy May. And she's blonde, blue eyes, your basic woman who is Christian. And that's what she is. And she goes, I'm not having sex until marriage. But really, she's gonna find some guy named Connor.
Stop.
And he goes, I love God. But really, he's just trying to, he's just trying to get it in. They're not using Bumble.
So uncomfy right now.
Long story short, Bumble didn't do anything wrong, except for call out nuns, which we don't know if that's real.
I don't know if it's real or not.
If they call out nuns, that's a bit much.
That's a bit much.
Yeah.
Do you see this massive bruise?
Yep. Anyways, what else do you got?
That was it.
I thought you had two things.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
The Northern Lights.
Oh, you did bring up two things. That's right.
Look at me.
I totally forgot you brought up the Northern Lights. I thought I talked about that.
Yeah, because I brought it up
Yeah.
for you to talk about.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Yay
Thank you.
me.
Well, damn, where do we go from here? There was one other thing actually that I just saw. Oh no, where did it go? Please tell me I didn't close out of it. Oh, I closed out of it.
Guy, what was it? Just look at your history.
Uh,
I won't look.
stand by.
Standing by.
There was you don't like football, do you?
No.
Nah, never mind then. All like the schedules came out for the NFL season,
Slay.
and all of the teams.
Oh, I did see a video about this on TikTok about how like all of the stuff came out for it,
Mhm.
and they went around and asked people who like were into theater and Broadway and stuff in New York to name the like teams per the
I've
date
not
that
seen
they were.
this.
Oh, it was really funny. They like said really random things. The
Yeah.
only one that they got was the Cowboys,
It's pretty easy, yeah,
Pretty
to get
easy.
Cowboys.
but
It
it was funny. I was like, that would actually be me. I don't know what any of these are.
Well, I guess this year the NFL teams collectively decided when they were doing their schedule releases to like make them funny / interesting.
Oh,
And so they all came out with like these weird ass videos. Like the Bills, my team, did like they basically filmed like a Parks and Rec scene and like just is very funny. I don't know if you've ever watched Parks and Rec. Okay, well, it's very funny. The Chiefs, they were like in honor of crushing it last season. They did like you ever watch those hydraulic press videos where they're just like crushing
yeah,
it?
they just crush
They
everything.
crushed up, but things in reference to every team they're playing this coming season. So like for the Bills,
Iconic.
they crushed blue cheese and chicken wings.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was actually like really entertaining. For the Chargers, they took a bunch of chargers, like phone chargers, put them in a thing and crushed them all with a hydraulic press. It was really clever. The Bears did a weird one where they like took a bunch of like old like high school movies from the 80s and like remade them all as like one thing. So like Ferris Bueller, Breakfast Club, this one's not from the 80s, but Mean Girls. They like made a reference to it. But they just all collectively decided to do something funny, and I was here for it. The one thing though, I still can't find it. There was an update on I found it on Kate Middleton.
Kate, Queen.
So I haven't clicked on it yet, so let's find out together. So
How's
this is
she
oh
doing?
wait a second.
Kate.
Oh, updated May 16th. So this is updated today.
Oh.
Where is the update? I was like, this article came out in March.
Oh.
But there was an update today. December, January, February,
March, April, May,
April.
June, July, August.
So it doesn't like openly say where the update is, but as of April 2024,
My neck looks weird.
April 16th released a statement by the palace, said that the prince was due to visit surplus to supper. So the prince has basically been back to his duties.
You said duty.
Yeah. Um,
I'm such a child.
he also traveled to West London to visit a youth center that receives meals from this place, from this surplus food place. These visits marked the first official engagements for the prince since Kate announced she was undergoing treatment. So it sounds like she did not go with him. His public comments on his wife's health have been minimal, but in a May 10th appearance, he reportedly said she is, quote, doing well. So that's as of May 10th. So it doesn't seem like, other than that, we have any really recent updates. Doesn't say anything about her returning to her duties.
So she's slaying.
She seems to be, again, doing well. Other than that, we know nothing. So there's your latest Kate Middleton update. In other news, the other thing that I just saw is, did you hear about Chili's and Red Lobster?
No.
No. Chili's and Red Lobster are closing several restaurants across all of the United States. Yes.
What?
Yeah. So like
I love Red Lobster. I used to go there every year for my
same.
birthday.
And so like I saw the Red Lobster thing like 2 days ago. And then Riley told me about the Chili's thing today. And I was like, oh shit, are they like filing bankruptcy? They're not filing for bankruptcy yet. Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
But they're closing a lot of restaurants, trying to probably save some fucking money from their failing restaurants. But I said to Riley earlier, I was like, that's like, does nobody go out to fucking, now like Chili's, fucking take it or leave it. I've been to Chili's once.
Yeah, take it or leave it for
Yeah.
Chili's. But
Applebee's is
Red
where it's at.
Lobster?
That's exactly the reaction I had. Red Lobster, those Cheddar Bay fucking biscuits are so good.
What the hell?
The fact that if they are closing any near me, both in Buffalo or here, I will riot.
Cry.
I am not, now granted, I haven't been to a Red Lobster in ages.
No.
Which probably has something to do with it.
Probably.
But like,
it was probably our business.
yeah, it shocks me. It truly shocks me that people are not regularly going to Red Lobster. Because like, I don't go out to restaurants to begin with often, period.
Yeah, but like, I go to Red Lobster for my birthday sometimes.
That's like
Go for your birthday.
For my mom and
dad's.
for my mom's birthday, my dad's birthday, not their anniversary so much, but like that's the place we go to constantly because they have something for everyone. Even if you don't like seafood, they got food for you.
Correct.
So like the fact that they're closing places, Chili's too, but again, Chili's whatever. Yeah. Chili's I think is closing like a dozen locations across like
the states.
Yeah. Which is
That's
not that many.
That
or maybe that was what I was reading about that law. One of them is closing like a dozen across 21 states. But that's just
I had to do math for a second to remember how many states there are. I'm so dumb right now.
Yeah, 50.
Yeah, there's 50. I know that.
But closing a dozen across 21 states is like a weird way to say that.
Yeah. Is it only in 21 states?
I don't know.
Should look that up.
No, Red Lobster's got to be across the country.
Yeah.
Either way, it's devastating. Again, Chili's, I was like, ah, damn, it sucks for Chili's. Like,
we should go to Red Lobster.
Yeah. Okay, for now.
Oh, okay. That's why they're closing.
I don't even know where the closest one is.
I don't either.
There's got to be one on like 192 or iDrive or something.
Oh yeah, I think that there is.
Yeah. They're just so good, and the fact to hear that people aren't going there and they're closing them down. If they were to file bankruptcy, I would really be upset. If for me to find out that there'd be no more Cheddar Bay biscuits, even though you can buy Cheddar Bay biscuit mix, I would be devastated because I don't want to make them.
No,
I want to go
get them.
Yeah, it's like finding out that Olive Garden breadsticks wouldn't be a thing anymore.
They're just gone.
If Olive Garden breadsticks were gone,
I think I'd just
kill me.
Yeah, kill me.
It's not worth living anymore without Olive Garden breadsticks.
That's one that I can agree with you on. Olive 100%. Garden breadsticks.
Gas.
I think I have literally gone to Olive Garden purely for their breadsticks a solid amount of times.
Yeah. There's certain things, like, there's certain restaurants that have items that, like, you never want to have, never want to be without. Olive Garden breadsticks, Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Texas
Texas
Roadhouse
Roadhouse rolls
rolls.
with their fucking cinnamon butter, is it?
Oh, yes.
What else? Cheesecake Factory, cheesecake. I don't like
Like,
cheesecake.
hello.
I don't like cheesecake, but I feel like that's a staple. But they don't serve that for free. It's a lot of places with bread.
Yeah, with
Bread's like the
bread for
go-to.
free too.
Bread for free. If it's not bread for free, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Boathouse at Disney Springs. Their rolls, they have like a they have like a honey butter.
Oh yes, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about. Oh,
It's
yeah.
so
So
good.
good.
God, I love free bread.
Me too.
It's so good.
Let's go get free bread after this.
Yeah, but the thing is, the only way you get the free bread is by buying a meal.
Nuh-uh.
Yep.
You could just go and be like, actually, I think we
You
decided to
Yeah,
not
then they're gonna charge you for the bread.
Oh,
The bread costs money until you pay for a meal.
okay.
One time I was actually really pissed. One time I went to Olive Garden and we were like finishing up our meal and we had asked like as they were taking the plates away, we were like, "Oh, could we just get a few more breadsticks?" I think they were like boxing it up for us. We are like, "Oh, can we also just get a few more breadsticks and can we get those to go too?" They're like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." They put the breadsticks on the fucking bill because I had asked for them after the meal was done. I was like, "That's fucked up. That is fucked up."
Well,
Also, Olive Garden breadsticks, not that great after the fact.
no.
Something
Don't you have
about
to reheat them?
something about that being in that bag, the butter or the garlic just goes away. I have to regularly make garlic butter to put back on the breadsticks after they've been reheated.
Sick.
Yep.
Ready for trivia?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't have it ready to go.
Oh, how
My
lame of
apologies.
you.
What's it called? Random trivia generator. Where the fuck is my? There it is. Share screen. Pick a number
Strawberries not actually berries.
because their seeds are on the outside. Oh,
What the hell?
let's go. Because
Ooh,
berries
6.
are the seed. No,
Do you not know that one?
no. Why would I know what the national
I
anthem
do.
of Scotland is? I almost said the national Scotland.
I think I do.
What is it? Without looking it up, what is it?
I think it's a Highland cow.
Didn't it say the national anthem?
No, animal.
Oh, then you're probably right.
I think. I could be very, very wrong.
Watch it be like a fucking chicken.
National animal.
Are you sure it didn't say anthem?
I'm absolutely certain.
A
What the-
unicorn. What the fuck?
No, maybe I did know that.
Scotland's
What?
national.
Well, that says national anthem
Where?
on 6.
How about that? Yeah. Anyways, what year did Albert Einstein die?
What did he do again?
Albert Einstein discovered. What did Einstein do? Einstein has discovered the theory of relativity. Or
What
didn't
did
discover it. He
Einstein
came up with the theory of relativity. You looking up Einstein right now?
No, it doesn't say. Look, we can look together. Quantum theory of light, general theory of relativity.
Theory of relativity. That's what I said.
I don't want to see his. He didn't invent anything.
He didn't invent specific devices, but he was a genius. The theory of relativity, which is like what holds true to this day. Still a theory,
Wasn't he
though.
like alive during like Hitler? I can't think of
During like Hitler. So
Was
yes,
he in
because he's an Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Oppenheimer. I watched that on the
Which-
plane, by the way.
Which takes place first time watching it?
Yeah,
Great movie, right?
very good.
Yeah. So it takes place during World War II,
So when did he
right
frickin'
before the
die?
bombing of, or right, it takes place after the bombing of Pearl Harbor, or before the bombing of Pearl Harbor. 19. So we know it's 19. 19.
19.
I'm going with 19.
Stop, don't say it out loud.
I'm locked in. I think I'm so wrong. I'm changing it a little bit.
I think I'm gonna be very wrong no matter what I say.
Okay, I'm locked in.
Okay.
What'd you say?
1952.
So the fuck right. Yes, I did. I said 56 originally, and I changed it to 52. Oh, it's so close.
Yeah.
Ah. I wanted to say 55, and then I was like, no, I can't go right in the middle of 50 and
Oh,
60.
yeah.
So I got to go 56.
I don't remember what I almost said. You can have it since you're closer, since you originally almost said 56.
I wrote down 52, so no.
But I wrote down 52 also.
Yeah, so we both
neither
did
of
it.
us. Oh, we both
Or do
did
you
it?
want to pick a different one? Is this the last week? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would be the last week. So let's change it up. Let's try and because if you get this right, we go into a tiebreaker. If I get it, then I get it.
I should have just changed my answer.
What would you have gone? 51 or 53?
I didn't say 51.
I know I'm saying if you had like if we both said 52 and you said you just said you were gonna change your answer.
Oh, I would have put 57.
Okay. Anyways, this one?
You know that one a lot more than
I do not know where the Winter Olympic Games were first held. I know where the first Olympic Games were held
Where?
in Greece.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just pick a
Do
country.
you know this one?
What U.S. state can you find a vending machine that dispenses full pecan pies?
Pecan.
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 No.
I am
There's
gonna guess that one.
There's no shot. Guess both of them. Country and state.
Okay.
I'm going. It's got to be a cold country, right?
Okay.
Okay.
No, that's too obvious. I'm so
Pecan pies.
When did the Olympics first start?
Oh God.
A long
Fucking
ago,
forever
right?
ago. Yeah. Winter, so somewhere cold. I'm
Probably in
thinking
Europe, to be
that's a
super
good
right.
guess. Solid guess. I'm sticking with the answer I just wrote down. Because if I've learned anything, it's don't change from your gut.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with my gut, even though I think it's very, very wrong. Nope, I'm not.
Okay.
Okay.
I will tell you, I have looked this one up before. Do not remember it. Which one do you want first? Oh, wait, what did you say first for the country?
I said France.
So did I. If we said the same state for this, I'm killing you. Go ahead.
No, you go first.
Georgia. No fucking. I almost said West Virginia for this one. Texas, of course.
Okay, what the hell?
Oh shit, we got to pick another new one.
Yeah. Fuck.
Damn. Georgia just makes like so much sense,
Yeah,
right?
pecan pie.
Yeah.
Pecan pie.
I almost said West Virginia, and I was like, nah, it's got to be more south than that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. We got one right though. What country was the 1992 Summer Olympic Games held?
No.
Come on.
The Pac-Man fruit one.
In the game.
Middle.
Eating what fruit worth 5,000 points? Got a cherry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's bananas and
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
There's lots of fruit.
Anyways,
Okay, I guess we're gonna guess another.
we can try and find another state. What four U.S. states start with the letter I?
Four of them. Oh, what? Four states start with the letter I.
4?
Yeah. I've got 2 so far.
I've got 3.
Wait, we're both gonna get this.
Not if I get it first.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I got them.
What are they?
Iowa, Idaho, Indiana, Illinois. Woo! No, we don't have to do that one because that is one we should both get.
Yeah.
Which one did you not have?
I don't remember. I deleted them all. Where did October?
Germany.
Yeah. This is not fair. We gotta just do it. We gotta get over. Gotta hurry this up.
You got somewhere to go?
No,
Dakar is the capital of which country?
I don't know.
That's kind of the point. We're not supposed to know the trivia. We're just supposed to guess. Dakar. It sounds African, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. What are countries in Africa?
I'll tell you right now, every time that we've had to guess a country in Africa, and I'm talking like me and Dave and I've always said Chad. Always. It's always the country I pick. I can't help it.
Are you gonna pick it right now?
No, I'm trying to pick something else. Just
I'm
can't
gonna
remember
pick something
anything.
else. I'm gonna pick that one then.
You're gonna pick Chad?
Yep.
Okay.
I feel like I know this.
Why can't I think of any fucking countries in Africa? It's
Wonder if I
not.
Google it if it'll pop up there.
No. Don't even think about it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm locked in. I'm still writing it, but I'm locked in.
Okay.
You said Chad?
Yeah.
I'm saying Mozambique.
Okay.
Senegal. Where the fuck is that?
This is stressing me out.
Country in Africa. West Africa. I almost said Morocco. I should have gone with Morocco.
I think I almost went with
Oh, look at how close I would have been if I said Morocco. Chad's over here. You've got to have it, right? Where's Mozambique?
I think it's like over here somewhere.
Yeah, you would say that, wouldn't you?
I
Oh,
think
fuck.
there.
Yeah, you got that one.
Hey yo!
Okay, so that ties you up with me. It doesn't actually, but we're saying that it ties you. Because I'm at 246, you're at 24. But because you got the last week correct,
Yeah, bruh.
that ties you. So we go to a tiebreaker.
Right now?
You're right now.
Oh my gosh.
Whoever gets it, gets it. Pick a number.
Ugh.
And we stick with what if it's not one that we don't know. Pick a number.
7.
7 it is. Lucky number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who is the last British monarch to also be an emperor?
What?
I don't have that one. 7 again. What is the only nation that borders both Andorra and Portugal?
Nation? What's a nation? Portugal is in Spain, I think.
Huh? Spain? Are you sure about that? Isn't
Nope.
Portugal its own?
I think it's like, I could be very, very wrong.
The only nation that borders both. What the fuck is Andorra, by the way?
Yeah.
And Portugal. Okay.
What's a nation? What's it? What's that? Please do another one again.
No. Just pick a country.
Spain.
Good guess.
You can't guess the same one.
I know that. That's the tiebreaker. That's why you're not supposed to say it out loud yet.
Womp womp.
The only nation that borders both Andorra and Portugal. Greece.
Hey yeah. Hell yeah.
Shouldn't even give that to you. You had no idea what the fuck a nation was. Are you stupid?
Do you know what a nation is?
Yeah, it's the same thing as a country.
Okay, so that's why I Spain.
Where the fuck's Andorra?
Portugal?
Where the fuck's Portugal?
Right there. Right next to Spain.
Okay. So,
Oh,
look at that. I've never heard of Andorra before.
Me and my
Oh my
geography.
god, it's fucking tiny. That's insane. What the fuck's Andorra? It's a principality?
Hmm.
Landlocked country.
Look at me go. Ayo.
Yeah, the next one was France. So there's no way I could have.
I just knew that Spain was close to
You did,
Portugal.
yeah. I knew that too,
I
but
said that originally.
I didn't know where
Did
Andorra
you?
was. I knew that Spain was close to Portugal because you said Portugal's in Spain. I said,
Spain,
isn't it
yeah.
close to? Moron.
Oh,
All right, so you win trivia this week.
you. You win.
Job well done.
Thank you.
That's why we do the tiebreaker. That sun really is just.
It's killing us.
Okay. Kira, where can people find you?
Kira Loveday on Instagram. And Disney with Kira on Instagram. I don't know what my eat of the week is.
Mine would have been Moe's, but I forgot to get it.
I don't know what did I eat this week. Basically nothing. I felt like shit all week. Probably my Chipotle. I had Chipotle yesterday and leftover Chipotle today. So that was pretty good. So that.
Nice. You can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography, my regular Instagram is Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@JoeSharky7. My eat of the week is probably I'm gonna go with you know what I had while I was home? I had a Wegman sub.
Yeah, you told me about that. I don't know
Oh
what it
my
is.
God. It's like take a pub sub and then make it better. Yeah.
Yeah, shut
It's
up.
so fucking good.
I disagree.
I had a what was on it? Spicy ham, capicola, and something else. Not salami. Something else. Pepperoni, maybe. Either way, it was really fucking good. So shout out Wegmans. I miss you. Gross. Anyways, you can follow the podcast on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSG POD. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Sorry, TikTok at the Shuffle_podcast and Instagram at the Shuffle_podcast.
You just said the same thing.
Nope. I said at the Shuffle Podcast on TikTok and the Shuffle_podcast on Instagram.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at the Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk at you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.